Hello, hello, hello. Happy 4th of July, everyone. 2024. Getting ready for fireworks. Don't burn yourself. Should be a good one. Trying to run this by you real fast like a bunny before I go home and go to my friends. I think we're doing some outdoor barbecue. You know we do barbecues on the 4th of July. Got all that good stuff going. We love those good stuff, right? Oh yeah, you gotta have it. Celebrate a very important day in American history. Oh, there was a lot of players, man. 4th of July, yeah, there was a lot of players, a lot of actors. Everybody get together trying to tell the United Kingdom to up yours. Tell King George III to up yours, his. Because he was a tyranny. Tyranny, we use that a lot. A lot. Tyrant. Like to conquer. Like to rule. Colonists say, hey, we ain't gonna have that shit, dog. We have enough of you. We have enough of Britain telling us how to run a newfound country. 13 states get together anonymously. Actually, yeah, look how far we've come. The United States, the nation has come. Thomas Jefferson was a young guy, only 38 years old. When he wrote the first draft concerning the Declaration of Independence. Main thing was to break the political ties that with Britain, because Britain was the one that was in charge of everything at that time, you know. Well, you all don't know before. So there was a lot of actors going on at that time. A lot of things going on. 1776, yeah. King George was taking liberty. Taking liberty of the colonists. Think that they want to rule like a king. Well, he was a king. But they want to tell the people how to run their lives and what to do, and killing them in the process at the same time. It goes to show you, isn't it? Freedom doesn't come easy. You got to fight for it. And when you get it, you got to make sure you maintain it and keep it good. That's where our democracy came from. Right now we're fighting for democracy. Because every country with the far right this, on the far right that, on the far left that, and whatever, they're trying to dominate, take over. That's what they're trying to do. From here to France, everywhere. So, yeah. The term tyrant was used a lot in those days, in that draft, that Thomas did. Yep, tyranny. That's what they were. Tyrant. Want to dominate everything. Yeah. So in 1776, Thomas Paine decided to publish a pamphlet which was very popular at that time. All the news spread, got around. Everybody started reading it, and it was there. He was explaining to everyone that we gotta dissolve this. We gotta dissolve the United Kingdom, the king, out of our lives. That we run and rule our own destiny. Common sense, it was called, that pamphlet. Common sense. Yep. Thomas Paine. Yep. They talk about the natural right, of which they to bring King George III to rebuke and let the colonists have their July the 2nd. Yep. It was a hard time, no doubt about it. Now in 1776. It was a hard time. A lot of people died, but then you can't blame it. A lot of people, even though people, came at that time when America was new. You know, people came from Asia, Europe, everything, because they could have, there was a land bridge, the ocean ice age at that time. There was a little gap between the oceans. When the sea decreased, the volume of water decreased, there was this little land bridge, and people could cross over, get over to America, form America, Europe, do it now. But then King George decided to send his army over at the same time to rule the people. So that's when the colonists said, and Paine wrote that pamphlet and said, no, we can't have it that way. That's not the way it ought to be. So officially on July the 4th, they approved the Declaration of Independence. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So that's where we are today. That's where we are today. That's what we're celebrating today, the pursuit of happiness. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. A lot of people died for it, including slaves. Mustn't forget the slaves, those that came over from the continent of Africa. Mustn't forget them. We must not forget the original people who belong here, the Americans, the Indians, the tribes. Mustn't forget them either. Do not we moved on and forget about the history of it. Don't think everything looking all hunky-dory and nice now. Don't think it was like that in 1776 and earlier, much earlier. It wasn't easy. A lot of people died for America. Forced to die. A lot of them forced to die. They want to die, but forced to die. They get the whip, they hang, everything like that. So today, 2024, we'll go home, we'll light up our grills, Bring out our big 12 packs. That is nice to cool down on the ice on a hot day like this. Something we're going to get in the rain later. Pop the beer. Pop that lid up. Ha ha ha. Get those nice little barbecue and hamburger buns out. Stuff it up with all that good stuff in there. Those tomato. Have a pickle. Pickle. Meatballs. More beer. Drink some more beer. We're celebrating it. Celebrating those who have come and gone long ago. A lot of people don't remember them. I look in the, go in the cemetery, look if you can find, because some of them cemeteries, their bill houses on top of them don't even know people gave their life for the land what they're building houses on. I'm serious, I ain't kidding you. Especially the black ones, black people. Yeah. Home builders build land on top of their cemetery. And they're great. They give their lives for America. America the Great. Wonderful place. Land of freedom. We ought to be. People die for it. Yeah. So we celebrate today the usual way. We must pray as well. Give God thanks for everything you have, your life, your pleasure, the good thing you have today. Wasn't like that in 1776. You could have to make draft, and send to the king and say, look, we're fed up with you, tyrant. We're fed up with you telling us what to do. You're killing our people. You're wrong. People who think that you're a friend of us. You are no friend. So, celebrate the day. And, may God bless America. And may God bless us all. For every little thing we do, it's important. Share with each other, you know, and love each other. Oi, much still of this. Yeah. Yeah. Meanwhile, you know, his buddy over there, Mr. Putin, he's there making love to Chairman Deng X. He's over there toasting you. Hey, buddy. You're toasting. He's there kidnapping shipping vessels off Taiwan coast. And they're telling, tell him, that man gonna bring us to war, I bet you, that Chinese leader. He's there with Putin. Celebrating with Putin. Yeah. He's there killing more Ukrainians. Killing more Ukrainians. Cutting their infrastructure. 2.5 years of war going on, invasion war. Putin, Mr. Putin. Come and take the people land. Take them land, take their city, take their ports. You know, murder their kids, kidnap their kids, bring them to someplace enough in America, in Russia somewhere, hide them, using them as slave or whatever. Make over 3 million refugees, Ukrainian refugees. Some are right here in the United States, some are Poland, some are everywhere. People cannot get back to their country. they won't want to go back anyway now, because they taste a different kind of freedom from what they were accustomed to. But America don't mind helping people. We help people. But at least, let the people have their own country back. Let them be free. Let them be free to have their own country, to travel back and forward if they want to. No, but Mr. Putin don't want that. He went there and kidnapped Gamir. You remember that, 2014? He's still there. He blockaded the Black Sea. He stopped all the grains. Remember, they used to call Ukraine the bread basket of the world. They send grains everywhere. People in grains to Africa, grains to the Far East, everywhere. They haven't been able to do that freely. People I think getting kind of fed up of Zelensky anyway. I don't know why. We should all stick with him for as long as this war goes on. We should stick with the president. Because he didn't invite Putin there. Putin just walked on in, destroying the people's country. Destroying everything. Taking their lands. It's very emotional. I can go on and on and on forever because it pissed me off. You see, I hate people, tyrant people, like the king, dictatorship. What's his name? Didn't like him. Thomas Jefferson didn't like him. No. Thomas Paine didn't like him. That's why I wrote the pamphlet, telling people that we got to get rid of King George and the king and the way the British want to rule, take over the United States, the colonists. That's what Putin does. And his other buddy over there for life. So, yeah, I get pissed off. I get really angry. I don't like people take advantage of other people, do you? Bullies. I don't like that. Let people be free. God give us one life. And one life we gotta use it to use it as an adventure. To go where you want to go, Oh, and by the way, don't forget, you see these days we are screaming and hollering about too many immigrants, migrants or whatever. In many years going by, they're the one who started this migration thing from Europe, from Asia. They're the people who started, they came in their thousands. Okay, so don't forget that. You think just because you're white, you think you're super. Don't hate me because I use the word. Hey, come on, nigga. And don't use that one either. But yeah, we scream about migrants. But the country, even many years ago, excluding the slave because the slave was forced to come here. They've been whipped, they've been dumped in the sea when they died, kick them overboard, just dump them there. But migrants, they've been, as I said, when the ocean dropped. Because in those ice age, when the ocean dropped, there's this small path about maybe 800 miles or 500 miles long. People could walk across and come into this ocean, come over to the United States, the new United States at that time. So don't be bitching and hollering about too many migrants and everything, because that's what the country is made of, immigrants. They in turn, children come, and they become citizens, good citizens, I hope, not the murderers and the crooks and the greedies and the whatever. You know, that's what we do. You come here and make yourself better and help others. So yeah, happy 4th of July. Wave your flags. I do that. You think I'm patriot? Yeah, I'm crazy, you know. Yeah, I love the United States. I love Jamaica, my first anyway, because it's my birth country. I don't know about Africa. My friends over there like screaming there, especially the Rastafarian guys, they scream about Africa. I don't know nothing about Africa, but I read the history. I know the history, you know. But I'm a born Jamaican. I talk like a Jamaican. I walk like one. I'm an honest one. I just tell the truth. And the truth is, will set you free, as according to the scripture. And the truth must be told. 1, Israel must stop killing the Palestinian babies. 2, we must leave President Biden alone. Let the president, as old as he is, let him serve out his term. Don't get Donald Trump to be your president. I warned you. Because Donald Trump only wants to make more Trump towers all over the world. Give him a burger. I told you the other day. Give him 3. Give him 6 burgers. Let him eat it up. I love you all. God bless you.